Hey everybody, it's time to check out Ripley's Believe It or Not here in Orlando on International Drive. Robert L. Ripley, 1893 to 1949. Let's go in. Yeah, no kidding, believe it or not. I choose not. This grants a wish, but only if you unplug it. Actually, it makes souvenir pennies. Every time I've ever seen a souvenir penny machine like this, it's always 51 cents. Well, that ends today. And they don't even provide the pennies, they provide the pennies.
You get to the turnstile whenever you get the bell, $7.24, dude.
How many of that work?
There are some hotels online. AAA members. Yeah, AAA members.
Cartoons? I didn't know you drew cartoons.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Please, come in. I'm so glad you'll be able to see some of the unbelievable things I've selected. It hasn't been easy. My day, a trip from New York to the heart of China took months. You know, my travel took me to hundreds of countries. Some of them no longer exist. Everywhere I went, I looked for the odd, the unbelievable. I've met women with necks 15 inches long, a man with a horn growing from the top of his head. Why, I've uncovered wonderful works of art, created from the most unlikely materials. Many of these are on display in this show. So please, come in, have a look around, and then ask yourselves if you believe it or not.
Now, there's so much in this museum, I'm not going to show you everything. I'm going to show you some highlights.
Lived a most remarkable and fascinating life. He was a cartoonist, explorer, reporter, adventurer, and collector. The modern Marco Polo. Visiting over 200 countries before the existence of jumbo jets. Finding the most bizarre people, places, and things long before YouTube or the internet. The first Believe It or Not cartoon was published on December 19th, 1918. At its peak, the Believe It or Not cartoon was read by over 80 million people a day in over 360 newspapers in 42 countries and in 17 languages. Cast from underground and from underwater and to every part of the air.
This is interesting.
Passed away in a hospital 3 days later. After Ripley's death,
Would it lessen the amount of dough if the hole was enlarged? It depends. I like optical illusions. Can't imagine what this is a reference to. Even says the the names, but apparently not a ripoff somehow. There's a lot of these flap things. Think of a number, double it, add 10, divide by 2, subtract the number you first thought of. What number do you have? 5, believe it or not. Which lizard is longer? Of course, the answer is neither. Look, it's a giant light bright. It's not called light bright because they'd have to license it, but I know the V's a little weak, but that's the best I could do. Alright, had some Taco Bell earlier. Oh, excuse me. Sweet. It's made of candy. I'm sorry, but nailed it. Now in this room they have walls and the floor and everything tilted, so you can't really tell which way is up. So this, when you stand here, this whole table looks like it's tilting up. Of course it's not. But your senses tell you that it is rolling up. Even though I know the trick, it still works. How did that painting get so famous? Hope that so many inappropriate jokes. Duct tape Abraham Lincoln. Fantasy coffins. You know, this would be really hard to show you, but apparently there's some really, really tiny models. Nah, can't really show you. It's hard to show you this, but that's the head of a pin. That's kind of what it looks like. But it's hard to see even in person, but the camera can't focus because it's going through this and that to see what's at the end of that pin.
Two-headed cows.
It's a clothespin
5- and 6-legged steer.
dog.
Paul, who goes out of his way to care for these livestock mutations, first learned to appreciate the unique creatures when a deformed calf was born.
Wally. This is interesting. For only $1? Yeah, that's alright. Look at the mesh of wires here. Good. Now look at it from a distance. It's an old Mercedes carved out of wood. Why? Who knows? But there it is.
This man treats patients with boiling point heat.
Have heard of this story before. Didn't think I'd actually ever see it for real. It's a chicken with its head off that lived for quite a while. Somehow. According to this, people actually believe this is a real fish that lived in Canada and grew fur because it was cold. Don't they know that fur is only on mammals? Well, at least you're not going to hear another tired joke from me. Oh, jeez.
Can be complicated.
Iron Maiden.
The method that seems to work best involves beheading the vampire, cutting its heart out, and then burning
Not the band.
the power of the crucifix.
Dude, that's metal.
The Christian
Sorry, this is how dark it is normally.
power over evil.
Couldn't read much if I had left it like that, could you? Guy's going for a swim down there.
Evil spirits. Garlic has been used in culture.
Shit, that's kind of a cool room here.
Creative ways to destroy a vampire, which is
The
why
theming of a
Professor
dungeon.
Bloomberg put together this killing kit for vampire believers to protect themselves. Unbelievable? Believe it. These are early torture techniques before Justin Bieber was born. The standard color blindness test.
Yeah, we added a $5 glaze. And we added 2 colors. $2 color.
But this says
We ain't playing hot here.
dogs, cats, rabbits see mostly in grays, some blues and yellows, but they see in dark low light way better than we do. Oh, this looks familiar. There's something like this at the Wax Museum. Here's some insect. There's a vending machine that sells insect candies and other treats. Never liked this game. This is kind of cool. Grab some gear. They're magnetic. You move them around. What's this? No, it's okay. I'll skip. Plenty of opportunities along the way here to spend money. This one, except this one doesn't give you anything most of the time. More really tiny stuff.
Exactly.
Except this I can actually show.
Wow.
Look, it's a really tiny violin. It says that the neck holes are so small that a human hair will not fit in them. Check out these tiny playing cards. Here's my finger for scale. Look at that thing. Again, finger for scale. Here's my thumb. So I guess you could say it's about the size of a thumbnail. And those are the playing cards. Now my thumb is a little bit away from it, but not much. Okay, that's pretty cool. A whole bunch of playing cards. Groovy. Now from the really small to the incredibly ridiculously tall. This man actually existed. Look at this old school shooting gallery. What does this have to do with, believe it or not? I don't know. But more chances to give money, I guess. Oh, look! Genuine section of the Berlin Wall. This means that there are 2 different places in Orlando where you can see parts of the Berlin Wall. Interesting. This one's a lot bigger than the one at Universal, though. Thanks to Halloween Horror Nights and Hollow Scream. Now I still get the effect a little bit, but like seriously. It doesn't affect me like it used to. First time I was like, oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh. Well, that is a look at Ripley's Believe It or Not. Thanks for watching this video all the way through. And please exit to the gift shop. What's in the gift shop? Well, these are like arcade style things, but you pay for them directly. Magic Sand, Dippin' Dots, some t-shirts,